a really cool example of a Libyan desert glass paleo story stone face and mammoth effigy. This is an excellent specimen from the standpoint of exhibiting paleo workmanship at its best. It will show us exactly what the Paleo Indians were capable of in stoneworking, because this piece has it all. It incorporates everything. This is Libyan desert glass. It's been well worked on both sides, completely worked on both sides. It's been flaked, as we can see right there. It's also been etched. It's hard to see the etching lines there, but there are some ancient etching lines here that are windblown, and they're a little bit hard to see as they have eroded away over the past 12,000 or more years. This is a paleo effigy of a mammoth facing left, and we see the eye of the mammoth has been flaked out right there, and its little baby trunk, this is a baby mammoth off to the left now, and its baby trunk off to the left, which is this little point over here on the left, and then the hair all above the head and down the back. That's been abraded in paleo times. Now that is fully patinated. It has an orange patina to it. There is no modern chips out of this particular spot of the piece. There is a modern chip right there. Anytime you have a modern chip in Libyan desert glass, you're going to see a very, oh, there's one right there. You're going to see a very, very shiny chip, because when you work this modernly, when this is worked in modern times, it's a very, very shiny stone. So this is all ancient workmanship, 12,000 years or more. I have a number of Tyrian points that would date between 20,000 and 130,000 years old that are made out of Libyan desert glass. So in the Paleolithic period, Libyan desert glass was flaked and used routinely. This is the mammoth facing left, and that's all been ground. This whole side has been ground in ancient times. That's a beautiful example of paleo grinding and smoothing of the surfaces. And then we have the rough grinding up on top for the back of the mammoth. Now we have the mammoth facing right. The faces on this are really outstanding as well. We have the eye here, the nose, and the mouth of the young face looking off to the right. Eye, nose, and mouth of the young face, and then the old face is this, the eye and the big droopy nose looking off to the left. Great face imagery, and if you notice, all this hair that was the back of the mammoth is now the hair on the back of the head, and that's all been anciently ground and heavily patinated. It's like the grinding on a Clovis point in the basal area. They did grinding on Libyan desert glass, volcanic glass, on obsidian. They did a lot of etching on Libyan desert glass, and there's some etching right there. You can see right the etching lines right up here. Those are actually etching lines that have been etched in there for the hair on top of the head of the face. Just an outstanding specimen. Then when you hold it this way, now we have the mature mammoth now facing right. And when we hold it this way, the mature mammoth now is facing left. Just an outstanding specimen of Libyan desert glass from the strewn field in western Egypt near the Libyan border. Discovered in 1932. This was actually collected in 2008, and is a Libyan desert glass paleo story stone face and mammoth effigy.